welcome to the Weekly Dose. I am your host, Juice Wayne, and tonight we start off the broadcast with a question. If somebody gave you exposure that led to you becoming a viral sensation and a millionaire, would you then become a and sue them? Because that might be happening right now with the Hawk Tuah Girl and the creator of the original video, DMarlo. Because over the weekend, some videos have surfaced on TikTok making this exact claim. Now, I do want to point out that we here at the Weekly Dose did try to find hardcore evidence to confirm that this lawsuit is happening, but we really couldn't do that. There are these photos floating around of DMarlo in comment sections saying that he is being sued by the Hawk Tuah Girl, but we couldn't actually confirm that ourselves. People take screenshots of everything, but never say where they got the source. However, I did come across these comments right here that said that he is going to be addressing the issue in a YouTube video, and also that he has the copyright registration for the original Hawk Tuah video. Unfortunately, at the time of recording, there is no video on his YouTube channel addressing this issue. I will say I was pretty shocked when I came across this information because the Hawk Tuah Girl has literally become a millionaire from that viral video. I mean, the last thing I would do is try to sue the person that gave me an insane new life. Like, I would be trying to be extremely nice to that person. I would be like, hey, bro, you should come with me to do this thing, or you should come with me to do that thing, or let me help you, help your freaking, social medias, whatever, man. I would try to do something nice for the person that literally turned me into a millionaire. Correction, she's actually been really good about taking certain opportunities that have made her a millionaire, but what I'm saying is he gave her the platform. He is the one that kind of put her out there with this viral video, so he has a big hand in creating her, in my opinion. Because if he never uploads that video, she never becomes a millionaire, so you can't say that she did it on her own. Now, to be fair, we don't know the reason why she is suing this person. It is very possible that maybe she wants to use the video and he's not allowing it. But even then, even if he's like, yo, I have a licensing fee, you can license the video for X amount of dollars, pay the money. Unless it's like, oh, I only licensed you for like $5 million. Like, if you have to pay a license to use the video, pay the damn thing. I'm lisping all over the place. But seriously, just pay it. The guy made you a millionaire. Just pay his little fee if that is the problem. I don't know if she's trying to say that she owns the video because, she's the star of it. It doesn't work that way. The person that took the video is the person that owns the video. From my understanding, I am not a lawyer, so please don't sue me. Also, if this lawsuit turns out to be true, you can kiss the freaking Hawk Tuah fame goodbye. Because any kind of likability that she has is gonna absolutely be gone when people find out she's trying to sue the guy that made her famous. I mean, I know that she has the podcast and everybody's kind of memeing it like, oh my god, it's Hawk Tuah Tuesday, or I don't know when it comes out, to be honest, but that seems like a good day it should come out. But that podcast seems so fake and manufactured to me that I don't really believe the hype, and I don't know if it's actually getting as many views or if it's as popular as people actually say it is. If my little fake theory right there is true, and you add her being a terrible person on top of that, you can kiss or spit the last remaining fame she has goodbye. Hawk Tuah! Our next story is about a child who is collectively bringing the internet together to hate him, and that child goes by the name of Jack Doherty. And if you are lucky enough to not know who the hell Jack Doherty is, count your blessings, because I guarantee you, if you looked in to see why he's famous, you would end up hating him after a few minutes. Well, Prop, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I mean, let's be real. Is that not the most punchable face you've ever seen? I'm a very non-violent person, but even when I see that face, I get it, it's punchable. Well, over the weekend, this idiot child thought it would be a smart idea to live stream himself driving his sports car in the rain and also distract himself by reading chat while doing it. Oh! No! 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 Now, after wrecking a super expensive sports car with passengers in it, any normal person would assess the situation and make sure everybody's okay, right? Not Jack Doherty, because he thought it would be best to keep the cameras rolling for content and not give a shit about anybody else.
Holy shit. Holy oh, Michael, are you okay? Holy Michael, here. Michael, do you have your film on that phone too?
Now, to be fair to Mr. Doherty here, he did ask his friend if he was okay, but again, at that point, after a crash like that, when your friend is bleeding from his fucking head, maybe turn off the cameras. Don't be like, hey bro, you good? All right, here's this camera, keep filming, because I need multiple different angles, man, because the views on this shit is gonna be fucking lit!
Help! Oh, can you hold this? Oh, oh, no, my car, bro.
I swear to God, some of these younger creators are so fucking brain rotten. Gotta calm down. Namaste. As I mentioned earlier, this whole incident has brought a lot of people out to collectively come together and say that Jack Doherty's a dumbass. Nick Merck said if there was an Olympics for garbage humans, this little dumbass would be Michael Phelps. It's actually kind of a good one. FaZe Rug, who actually I don't know if they're still in FaZe or not, I never see them with the other FaZe guys. Rug said, nah, I never comment on shit, but what the you got into a car crash because you were texting and driving and all you were worried about was your car and making sure you got good angles? Didn't want to make sure your friend was good first? Terrible human being. Pretty good comment from FaZe Rug there. I wish his candy was as good as this comment. I don't know what this freeze-dried gimmick is, but it sucks. And lastly, we had XQC, who probably had the best take on this whole situation.
Chat, I think the hate on creators is 90% of the time unwarranted. Okay, I think the hate on this guy is like 100 and extra warranted. Like, I don't think this guy gets hated enough. I'm not kidding you.
I do want to point out, since the car accident, Kick has actually permanently banned Jack Doherty, which is one of the very, 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 and I mean very rare W's that Kick has, because usually they kind of let anything go on their platform unless it's extremely heinous or dangerous. Actually, that's a little bit of leeway. They still do some dangerous shit on there. Anyways, I do want to give credit where credit is due by actually deplatforming this kid because he sucks. Unfortunately, none of this really matters because Jack Doherty just went over to Instagram and started posting videos over there, and I'm sure he'll use the live feature over there. And then he randomly started promoting his OnlyFans and his girlfriend's OnlyFans. I'll be the first to tell you that I support OnlyFans. I think if you can get a bag over there, you go get a bag. But who are you people that are buying Jack Doherty's OnlyFans? I think he actually runs a bunch of OnlyFans, but if he actually has an OnlyFans, who are you people that are buying it? Weirdos. Here's the last thing I'll say. It's creators like Jack Doherty that strengthen my belief in being pro-choice. Because if a woman could feel that she's gonna give birth to a Jack Doherty type of kid, I want her to have every option in the world to protect the rest of us from having to deal with that little shit. Moving on to a new segment that I like to call, That's Enough Internet for the Day. We have a video that is showing what the kids are up to in Fortnite. I just want to say that I remember the days that if you ever wanted to see your favorite characters doing something a little sussy, you either had to pay somebody to draw it for you, or you found it on those back pages of Google that nobody ever used. Kids got it good nowadays. Now for the final story of this broadcast, we have some bad news for people that don't like MrBeast, because if you ever thought it would be nice for him to disappear because you don't like his content, which is a very terrible thing to think, by the way, you are going to be SOL, because it was said by MrBeast himself that he has content ready to upload the day he dies.
I did do that for when I die. I have a bunch of videos pre-filmed, so my channel can keep uploading.
You're lying. Break that down.
I probably should refilm them. I mean, I was probably like 21, 22, but I filmed like videos. Like I have 15, like just really easy videos I filmed. So if I die, my channel can keep uploading.
I know a lot of people are gonna think this is probably pretty crazy to do, but I think it's kind of normal. I mean, I think a lot of people do it for funerals or just for their family members after they pass. It could be like their will and testament is also like a video as well. So I think it's pretty normal. Although, I will say 15 videos is a bit excessive. But I will say I have kind of thought about doing this myself. And now I don't have a big enough audience to where people would care, but I find this weird comfort in leaving a final video after I die, because, you know, it's a way I could say my final goodbyes, my final I love yous, and also to let my family know that, like, hey, if you search my room, don't be surprised if you find some books with some big anime titties in them. Another reason why I wanted to make the video was because I thought it would be kind of cool to just be able to talk about all the ideas I have about movies, comics, and mangas that I wanted to make. Because let's be real, I've been doing this YouTube thing for a while now, and I haven't really gained any of the success I would like to, and, you know, every year that I get older, my life clock is just ticking down. So it's possible that my ideas might never see the light of day, but I do think it would be kind of cool to just have a video out there that says all of my ideas, and people could possibly be like, oh man, that would have been really cool to actually see get made. Or, in typical internet fashion,
you're trash, kid.
But when it comes to MrBeast, it doesn't surprise me that he has videos ready to keep going after he dies. And I will say, I'm kind of more interested to see those videos than what he's putting out nowadays, because he said he made them when he was like 21 or 22, and the early 20s of MrBeast, I think, was some of his better content, because it actually felt like somebody that was trying to create content and just be a YouTuber on the internet, whereas his new content feels pretty soulless, and it's just like, I want views, nom 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 nom, and it's just corporal bullshit in my opinion. Anyways, that's our show for this week. Remember, if you make your own after death video, keep your clothes on, because nobody wants to see that, and when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something: have I had my daily dose of juice? Beep!